Shalom Israel. Before I start, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahar, Rakar, Kadash. So lucky I got a bit of cough. Double honors to the elders and apostles in Israel who rule and teach well, to the Akims on the highways and byways and those pushing this word in truth, sincerity, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. Just a quick food for thought. Something that we don't want to do is be teaching others to break the commandment, regardless of what it is. Yahushai, when you read Matthew 5 and 19, it says, whosoever shall break the commandments and teach men so. Like if you're not keeping the law, it says shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. Now, if you're not keeping the law, that's between you and the Most High. That you need to justify it to the Lord, which, why you're not keeping it. But if someone does come up to you and asks you, should we be keeping that law? Because we're not doing it, we shouldn't be trying to justify ourselves not doing it. And in so doing, teaching others that it's okay to break that law as well. We will be held accountable for these things, man. When you read Ezekiel 3:17, it speaks about, giving them warning. And if we don't give them warning, knowing better, their blood is going to be on our hands. And it's the same with the laws. Right? That's what we're warning them about, to fear God and keep his commandments. So if someone's asked us, should we keep a certain law? And the scripture says we should, but we know that we're not keeping it. We shouldn't be justifying us not keeping it and also teaching that person that it's okay or, not to keep it. It's like, it took me a while to stop smoking. So I wouldn't see someone smoking and try and correct them. Oh, you're defiling your temple, so on and so forth. I wouldn't do that. But if someone did come up to me and ask me, should we be smoking? One thing I didn't do is tell them, well, if buts and maybes. I told them, no, you shouldn't, because you're defiling your temple. So this is something we have to be mindful of. And the more time we're in the truth, the more wisdom and knowledge we should gain. This is Job 32:7. It says, I said, days should speak and multitude of years should teach wisdom. The length of more time we're in this truth, we should be gaining more wisdom. And one of the wisdom that we should be gaining is to teach the truth when it comes to the law. Like the laws that we don't keep, that we don't observe, is laws pertaining to sacrifice and offerings. Now, being where we are, there may be some laws that we find at times difficult to keep. That's one thing. But if it's something that you're able to keep and you're not doing it for whatever reason, that's something you're going to have to take up with the Most High. But we shouldn't be teaching others to break it as well. When you look at the Pharisees, Yahushua said that our righteousness should exceed that of the Pharisees. Meaning what? We not only should teach, but do. Because they taught the law, they just weren't keeping it. We don't want to be in a situation where we're not keeping it, but we're not even teaching that we should keep it. Or, we're doing it and we're not teaching that we shouldn't be doing it, whatever that law may be. So that's just what I wanted to say. Don't get into a habit of just because you're not doing something, if someone asks you about it, we're meant to teach them what the scripture teaches. If it teaches that we should keep, then we tell them, yeah, according to law, we should keep. If it teaches that we shouldn't keep, then likewise, we teach that we shouldn't keep. But we shouldn't, just because we're not doing something, be teaching others, no, you shouldn't. Yeah, so I just want to leave that there. Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Wahar Rakar Kadash, Kwame Sha'Allah.